Trello to actually present our team Kanban board with those issues. Just hadn't gotten to that point yet.
So Justin, we engage accounting folks as we do conversions. Obviously, you account, if you will, each day so many hours that they can dedicate to our team.
Yep. Our analyst team and operational accounting specifically has just switched over to Agile, and it was actually presented by the team members. Just because so much was going on and the time wasn't allocated. It was more free-form. Here comes the ticket. To be completely honest with everyone, when it comes for me submitting a ticket and you want to know the priority, I don't know. Everything's high. Figure out whenever you can get it done, whenever you can get it done, you get it done. But here's a need, and then we can establish that conversation later. What would happen in conversions in the past is that you don't account for all of your time. So now people are working overtime, or there's frustrations from leadership because when you don't account in that conversion time, then that changes your chart as far as how much work you can get done. And obviously, like
I always felt bad because I thought they were regular jobs. I always meeting for them. So I always figured that they got frustrated.
Yep, and they did. But that's why this conversation is talking about the role of a leader and a coach. As a leader and a coach, I have to make adjustments. Switching to Agile, the adjustment is to account for the time that we know that's coming. So now the expectation isn't to get all of this done in that, because it is getting piled on until you actually make that adjustment to say we have a conversion. So within our reasonable time of 40 hours a week, this is what we can get done. But what happens a lot of times, and I'll speak to this as far as last year's Agile camp, is stuff just continuing to get piled on. And people didn't feel like they had a safety net because of that. Because the expectation was you get all of this work done, but they're not accounting for this conversion time appropriately. So
you talk a lot about your team moving to Agile, your team moving to data sprints. Things that you said. Are all operational accounting and operational areas implementing that, or is it just you, your team, or?
So our analyst team has incorporated Agile. They officially called it Agile, using the term Agile. They have fully incorporated it. That's a small group of our 7 leaders or 7 different teams within operational accounting. My team, we're doing Agile, like I said, without them probably knowing it. This is the first step to hopefully have more operation teams use Agile. One thing to note is that Operation Accounting has done it, CIC in some area has done it, and then the First Market Analyst team has used Agile too. So if we can continue to build success stories, that makes the negotiation easier. So I'm trying to build a success story now to where hopefully it can transition smoothly to everyone else.
So the operational context on each one of the scrum teams that are related to the folks dealing with the operational analyst team, let's say. They're the ones that are, so they go to the scrum meetings, they're the ones responsible for coming back to you or whomever to put a little sticky on the board to say this is something that has to be completed next time or by X day.
So, I like where we're going with that question. All right. People can disagree with me. I'm open with conversation here. What I would say is that ultimately the business is IT's customer. But the business should drive priority, if that's the case. So ultimately, if the business is driving priority, I tell my manager what's our top 10. Whether it saves time or whatnot, we prioritize what we believe is most important, and then it's IT's job to execute on that. So we talk about conversations as far as in those scrum calls. it should be an open conversation both ways to say, here's our priority list. Can you execute on this or not?
Well, I think it has to flow through the right channels, right? So you have your prioritization team that work with all the managers to set that prioritization.
Yep.
Because your team's not the only one from operational accounting. There's
Correct.
several different teams, and you all want different things, and you
Right.
all have your top 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it all should go through that prioritization. So I wouldn't see the prioritization coming up in Scrum calls. I was just asking more from a resource perspective now that you are running Scrum Agile. If that is your team, it's not, is it my responsibility as a product owner to make sure that you have that accounted for on your side? Or is that operational analyst that's on the Scrum calls, is it then their responsibility? Or for teams that do sprint planning, you know, I would think it would be, at that point, is when the operational planning folks will need to put their little tasks on your board to incorporate the things that the Scrum team might be implementing.
When you say incorporate on my board, are you saying once a story is accepted into a sprint, to kind of give a notification to say that this is going to be in the next sprint?
Right.
What I would say is that I should have my own board, and then I should just be able to indicate that, okay, IT is working on this.
I think the point she's trying to make is that there's likely work needed from an operational analyst, and on a story that goes with the sprint, like how is that getting accounted for? Is the expectation that Christie as a product owner can say, hey, Justin, we're gonna need this sprint, or is it that operational analyst, Joe, that's saying it's his responsibility to make sure that gets accounted for on your board, that capacity is accounted for within that.
Okay, all right, yes, I get where you're coming from. So testing, right?
Or whatever is, even taxes, I mean, taxes is a prime example of where operations is very involved, right? So you run queries that validate the tax information on the system, you send them to operations. There's an expectation from me that you have accounted for that time.
Yep.
Those particular analysts, and now what I'm saying is, now that you've moved to Agile and Scrum, are you accounting for that? And whose responsibility is to make sure that you account for it?
Right, okay. From an analyst standpoint, I can't speak to what they're doing. They're gonna do a lot of the testing or that time that's involved. Regarding my team, I think it should be a shared responsibility that from a reinforcement standpoint to say, hey, make sure you have people available to test, or whatever situation, make sure you account for this. Because there is a chance, we're at 2 minutes, but there is a chance that I might have forgotten or might have not been thinking about it, or something may have gotten into my mind. So when you need testing and you need someone from the business to be available, if we're not available, then that's where we talk about that feedback as far as we were ready, your side wasn't ready. So this is why this wasn't done in this sprint. That just open communication. So yes, business should be prepared to test. That's ultimately saving us money or making our processes more efficiently. But it would be beneficial to just have a reminder. Have a reminder to make sure that it's happening, so it doesn't slow your team down.
I didn't think you were doing it. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no. It's not. All right, perfect. Well, thank you all for your time. Thank you for allowing me.
Next session at 2:30, right? 2:30.
Remember, there's chips and salsa and punch.
Round punch.